Okay. Please kick us off.
Hi, Marcel. How ready are you guys to go, and how has training camp and working with Olof prepared you guys?
I think we are ready for tomorrow. I think everybody is very excited for the start tomorrow. We had a good preseason now. Yeah, the work with Olof is good. We understand how we want to play with the ball, against the ball, and yeah, we are absolutely ready.
How different is it this year's?
I think every trainer, every coach have his personality, ideas to play with the ball. And I think it's a mix between play out from the back and have also a bit sometimes longer balls behind the lines. And I think we have a good balance between these two options. And defense, I think in the defense way, when you see our preseason games, we stand better than the whole last season. We defend quite better. So yeah, we are very excited for the start tomorrow.
Matt?
How do you feel that Olof is being able to take advantage of your skill sets? Are there anything he's asking you to do specifically in the run of play?
Yes, of course. And depends against who we are playing. He give me some options what he wants, which area I be in the game, but he also give me a lot of freedom. He say if you have the feeling to come down, to drop down, to get some touches with the ball or go or overload the side, he's happy when I'm do it. So he give me some options, but he also give me a lot of freedom in my game.
And one of the things Olof had said is the development of play in the attacking third. How do you feel these last few games in Coachella and this past week? How do you feel the team is progressing in the final third?
Yeah, I think we train it in the preseason now. I think you can see it also in the games that what I said before, that we have a good balance between play longer balls behind the lines to our strikers, to our wingbacks, or to play on the ground to have a good combination in the final third. And I think we also shot some goals in the games. So I think we are good prepared for the season.
Jacob?
With the departure of Indy Vassilev, what do you remember about playing with him, and what did he kind of bring to this team while you were here? And also, how does that kind of affect your attack now with him being gone?
It was fun to play with Indy. He's a very good guy, also from the field, and also a very good player. I think it's normal. It's happened in our sports that guys come, guys leave, and yeah, he's a very good guy. I was very happy to play with him. All the best for him for the future, and yeah.
Tom Schwartz?
How does the cold weather, this rather extreme cold weather, affect your preparation for the game?
I think my preparation, not so much. I think, yeah, it's very, very cold. But my preparation before tomorrow, it's not impact on it.
Is this the coldest weather you have played in, or have you played?
For sure.
Matt Rocchio.
In the preseason game right off the bat, we saw a lot of interplay with you and Conrad Wallum. You know, you going from the central to the outside when he got forward. Can you just talk a little bit about, you know, what you've seen from Conrad and how you guys are already working together?
I played one game with him together against Austin, and yeah, he's a very good player. He's got a good player in 1v1. He's a fast player, so I think he's good for us. He can help us a lot in his position. Yeah, that's what I mean before that the coach give me the option to overload the side, and if I overload the side, Conrad goes a bit higher. That we are one man more outside from the field.
Tom?
How you get the team a lot of goals last season. Defensively, how solid do you think this team is now?
Us?
Yes, you.
Yeah, I think what I say, we feel that everybody in the team that we stand, especially defense, better, that we defend quite better in our new system where we play now, and so I think we are hopefully stand also better in the regular season now.
Has that been a big emphasis for Olof? And
yes, of course. I think even if you see his history as a player, he is a center back. I think he don't like to concede that much goals, and he also told us that if you don't concede a goal, you have the best chance to win the game.
And how he's talked about being nonstop players. What has that been like? Because he's expecting like, 90 minutes or whatever out there of constant focus and
Yeah, that you are 90 minutes ready to go, that you don't have a break in the game, even the ball is going out for a throw in or for a corner, that you mental 100% every minute in the game, and yeah, that you don't have a break, that you 90 minutes
you
on point.
seem like the team is capable of doing that.
Yes, we are doing that for sure. So he said that every day, every training, that we have to be non-stop players, and I think everybody understand what he mean with that, and we do it quite.
We'll go with Matt and then back to Tom Schwartz.
Marcel, you've mentioned some of the specifics of what Olof has asked you to do on the field, but I wonder if you could talk in the big picture of just how this team has been developing with this new wingback system, the 3 center backs. It's a big different look from last season that you were a part of. So how has everybody gravitated towards this?
I think we played last season against LAFC a 3-5-2, and we also trained it last season. So I think a lot of guys played the system. I also played the system before my career, so it's nothing so special new system what we play now. I think Olof explained us very well how we want to play it, so it was very easy for everybody to understand how we want to play our new system. And then in the games and training you can practice this, and yeah, I have to say we do it well.
If you could bring one thing from home right now here, what would it be?
My daughter.
Fair enough.
She coming?
We will see how COL is tomorrow.
Marcel, Cedric Toyshirt is on his way to get a green card. Have you given any thought to that?
Not yet. I think we will talk with Lutz about it.
Anyone else? We good? Marcel, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time. Okay, Tom, starts up.
Through training camp and now it's game time. How ready is this team to get out there Saturday?
Yeah, I think we're ready. We've been working well. We've had 2 really good camps, finishing off now in California. Good trainings, good games. Feel they're ready.
How has the adaptation to your style of play been for the team?
I think it's been good. It was good very early on. I thought they adapted really well first couple of weeks here in St. Louis, and obviously the closer we get now, we work more in details. It's not rocket science, It's a lot of hard work, which we have done physically, especially in the beginning, and then more and more tactically. So. Yeah, I think they have a clear idea of what we need to win matches.
Santi, then Tom.
Thinking about the preseason games you guys have played so far, what's your impression of MLS? Is it what you expected? Thinking about the level of play?
Yeah, I think it's always difficult in preseason. You use a lot of players. Teams are in different stages physically, so I think it's difficult to get a really clear view. But from most games I've watched in preseason, and also our games have been very even. I wouldn't say we completely dominated any game, and we haven't been completely dominated any game either. So it's been quite even games so far, I would say.
Tom.
Coach, do you have any special tips for your players about playing in this cold weather, which doesn't seem to bother you?
No, I don't know what that would be, but it's going to get better tomorrow, I think. I don't think it should be a problem tomorrow evening.
Are you used to this is this cold for you? Like growing up, was this the kind of weather you had?
Yeah, it was okay. I mean, the season in Sweden is in the summer, but obviously we have pre-season that starts in January, February, and I've gone through many of those in this kind of weather.
We'll go Jacob and then Matt.
Coach, what's the anticipation for you, or maybe anxiousness, or whatever the feelings may be, to kind of get that first game under your belt? And you've been staring at this stadium for some time now to, get a game here under your belt and finally start MLS play as a head coach.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to it, seeing the fans here at the stadium, and I know the players are really looking forward to it. You can feel that in the last couple of days, especially. Working a lot on freshness in training and just preparing the details for tomorrow. So yeah, I think we're all just looking forward to it.
Coach, looking at some of your players, any updates on Cedric Toyshirt since arriving or middle of this week?
Sorry, that question again?
Is Cedric Toyshirt expected to play this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, he might be involved. He's arriving today, actually, so he hasn't been involved in training. But I think he will be involved in the squad somehow tomorrow.
And then any other updates on injured players or players who may have been injured this week? Looking at Chris Durkin, Jake Girdwood-Reich, how are they progressing?
Yeah, I think some of you guys saw a little bit of the training today. All players who are fit will be involved tomorrow.
How's this week been, just with the extra time in California? It's kind of like you have one practice here before a home game, which has got to be a little different.
Yeah, a little bit strange, but we were fortunate enough to be able to change those plans. I mean, it was a very quick decision last Friday. I think it was when we really saw the fog. We knew there was snow coming in and it was going to be really cold, but we wanted to wait as long as possible because we wanted to get this week in St. Louis and train and prepare. But on the Friday when we saw the forecast, we said if we have the possibility of staying, it would be the best for us. And I think it would have been difficult to train here on the Tuesday, Wednesday. So I think it was a good decision, and I mean the ownership were on board and made it happen as well. So we're thankful for that. So I think that was the best preparation for us, considering the weather.
Matt?
Was there any player skill set that you kind of jumped out to you in the preseason that made you kind of morph things around with the formation of the scheme, and that you kind of wanted to change so you can accentuate that skill?
Yeah, I mean, definitely that's one of the biggest tasks for me, to try to get the most out of the players and putting them in a position where we can get the most out of their qualities. So we have been experimenting with that, and hopefully we'll be able to see that tomorrow.
One of the biggest things we saw last year is Hartel's incredible attacking play, but so far what we've seen from him in the preseason, it looks like he's playing more box to box, a little bit deeper, going to get the ball and things like that. Can you just talk about, what you expect for his role, and also just how you can maybe accentuate that attacking side of his game while having him play more of a box to box or a deeper role?
Yeah, I want all of my players to be box to box players. That's I think key, and we've been working a lot on that, moving between blocks. So we are a dynamic team. I want to see everybody working hard, and if we work hard, we're gonna have a lot of the ball, a lot of energy going forward, and he's obviously a big part of that.
Jake?
What are your expectations for tomorrow? The whole experience, the game, on the pitch, off the pitch, everything. It's kind of all new.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, my focus is on the game plan. Preparing the players to perform. I don't at the moment put too much energy into what is happening. Around that. But as you say, it will be a new experience, and I've only heard good things about the atmosphere here and the fans. So I'm sure it will be a great experience, and hopefully with the 3 points.
Got time for two more? Matt, Tom?
Alfredo Morales, you saw him in Coachella. What does he bring to this team? Why did he What are you going to do with him? Why'd you want him?
Yeah, we're gonna get him fit. First of all, he hasn't done that many trainings with us, and yeah, came in late, so he's got some training to do before he's 100% fit. But I think we've already seen qualities he brings to the team on the ball, especially, but his awareness of the game, attacking and defending. Bearing in mind he's not 100% fit, I think he's done really, really well. So it'll be interesting to see what he can bring, especially when he's 100% fit.
We'll wrap up with Matt.
Coach, your first starting 11 is going to be put together tomorrow for St. Louis. I'm curious what your philosophy is in putting together a starting 11, even at this early stage in the season. Is it balancing positions? Is it whoever's fit, the best quality?
It's a mix of things. I think you will get a good understanding tomorrow. And again, as I said, we'll bring everybody who's fit. Will be in the squad tomorrow. And so I think that says something. But I'm confident in the 11 we will play tomorrow.
Coach, thank you for joining us. We appreciate your time.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks.